Hello, everyone. Wow, so happy to be seeing so many of you today. Have you learned so much today so far? And what about the Chairman Park life scenario? You already know how to write life scenario, right? So I don't have to teach you how. That's why today I'm just going to share my life scenario with you. And for those who doesn't know me, is anyone here don't know me? My name is Esther Sharon Rose Master from local right here in Perth. Okay, everyone. Are you not sleepy, right? I'm actually here to make you a bit of fun time. So my life scenario that I don't think any of you actually heard that before. It's my first time actually sharing with you my life scenario, right? Okay, let me show you something strange, something funny. Something interesting. What can you see? One dot. Remember what Chairman Bach said just then? There are some person who has only one dot. You remember him saying that? Yes. That's actually that you can see one dot, and just like everyone has a story to tell, let me share story behind this one dot. Year 2016, December. I fly to Korea to attend the first Success Academy. When I first heard about Atomy, it was just too good to be true. How can everything be so free? Because I just don't know. It was just too good to be true, and I was in doubt. So I thought, following my heart, I went to Korea to find out and see for myself. Of course, first day listening to Chairman Park at the Success Academy, guess what? I cried a lot. And the person next to me had to keep giving me a tissue. Before Atomy, my life was like a roller coaster. Up, down, going around. Is anyone here having the same life? Yeah? My dream actually was to become a successful businesswoman because I wanted to earn a lot of money so I can do a lot of missionary work. And that was my dream. And perhaps that is the reason why I had my first business at the age of, when? 21. And my first business was actually boutique. And follow after boutique, I had a Korean restaurant. And I had an LED light business. And I had a construction business. And I follow after that, I had a cabinet business. Yes, of course. I had a business that at one point made my life rather comfortable, and a lot of people were envious of me. Wow, Esther, you drive a good car, you live in a beautiful house, you must be so happy. But you know what? Thing actually lasts forever. In the end, it turned out that I had to start everything from zero because I was bankrupt. And just like 15 imperial masters. How were they? They were delinquents, right? At the lowest point in my life, everyone, I'm at Atomy. Having no hope. At the Korea Success Academy, when Chairman Park said, when you don't have a hope, the only hope is to have a hope. Listening to that statement really came into my heart and say, yes, that's so true. That's so true. Why didn't I think of that? It is that hope that gives us the strength and get us going. And in the first night, Success Academy, we were told to write a life scenario. Yes, I tried to write, but one thing I could see was that maybe 20% of learning Atomy, that is why, looking at my life scenario, I only had one dot. And that was my life. I know some of you, in the beginning, how do I write life scenario? I was stuck. That was me. And coming back to Perth, 2017, January the 1st. That's why I can never forget because I did the countdown in the sky. After all fired up from Korea, I could envision myself that Atomy can not only change my life and my family, but perhaps it can make a difference to others. So I was saying to myself, maybe I can be a blessing channel to someone out there that might be looking for something like this, in the same position as I am, at the lowest point in your life, with a hope. So I say, yes. I think all of you here sitting in front of me, you can be a blessing channel to someone. Are you really proud of that? That you can be a blessing channel to someone? Yes? Truly, to have a balanced life, as Chairman Park says, we need to live well, we need to love, we need to learn, and we need to contribute. We need to share and serve. And now, how many dots can you see? 2 dots. A lot better than the first one, right? But not only that, this time, I was able to fulfill my life scenario. I was able to write something. And do you know why I only have 2 dots? Because one is about learning about Atomy, and the other one is my first commission that I received. I decided to adopt a child through Transform Cambodia. It's like a compassion. And her name was Marina. And I believe that God will help me to continuously support her until she can be independent. And guess what, everyone? Guess what? When I first supported her, she was only 5 years old. She likes drawing pictures. And if you look at, I don't know, you can see her dream was to become a doctor. But now look at her. She has become beautifully grown young lady. Doesn't she look beautiful? Yeah, but due to Marina wanting to join the workforce to help support her family, she's now leaving the Transform Cambodia program. So, looks like I just need to find another child to support. Besides the compassion, the child that I already support as well, I just need to do another one. That's okay. I wish her the best. I'm sure one day she will fulfill her dream and become a doctor. And I'll pray for her. Even after 4 months, what can you see now? You can see a big changes in my will, right? From 1 dot to 2 dots. Now, even though it's not quite round yet, at least I can connect them together. Yes, a bit crooked still, but looking at my life scenario in April 2017, just wow, now I can connect them together. And I felt that God has an amazing plan for me. And looking at my personal goal, let's look at it. You can see that my goal in April 2017, I wanted to be a sales master. Challenge in June 2017. But when did I become sales master? In August 2017. Yes, few months late, but it's okay. You know why? You know why I had to do that? Because don't forget, I started my Atomy at the lowest point in my life, and I had to 100% rely on our consumers and our business partners to make me become sales master. Not only that, I remember writing down in my first life scenario, the second time visit to Korea, I will rise myself up and be on the stage to speak of my achievement. Do you think that happened? Yes? Are you sure? I can't hear you. Yes, I was on the stage giving a sales master speech in Korea, 2017 September. Not only that, if you can see on the next slide, you can see a bunch of members all wearing blue T-shirt. And you know what it says in front? We want Atomy in Australia. You know why? Because at that time, Australia wasn't open. So at the end of my speech, I'm not supposed to, but I shouted, Australia members, are you ready? And everyone say, yeah! Can we all say it together? We won Atomy in Australia. Yes. And year 2018, July. What happened? Australia branch open. Everyone, what's this year's slogan? Words over matter. It means that the words we speak is very, very powerful. Words not just tools for communication, but also potent instrument that can shape our thoughts, emotions, and action. So I became auto sales master in October 2017. That's just 2 months after I become sales master. And just as I declared, I become diamond master in December 2017. All this happened, everyone, within a year. Chairman Park said that in Atomy, when you become auto sales master, you are truly successful, and your success is guaranteed. And this is the ultimate goal that you need to achieve by your own effort. And the rest of mastership from Diamond Master onwards will follow as you work together with your partners. So you need to have that super synergy of united heart, mind in you. So have I become successful just as Chairman Park said? Yes, are you sure? Yes, I'm still on the road to success journey together with you, everyone. From 2018 August, lots of things happened. Before Atomy Oceania was so open, I started center-like meeting starting from home. Yeah, it's very small, but then can you see in the display unit? You don't see many products there, right? But we did it. Somehow we did it. And then after I become auto sales master, I decided to rent a small apartment space. And as you can see, yeah, that place is getting cramped as well because we need, and also not only that, we got a lot more product display this time. And I think if you look at the next slide, you see a lot of leaders trying to work hard and trying to give their speech. And we did a company intro. We did a lot of things. And can you see some familiar face that you see in the picture? And they are sitting right in front of me. If you see us, that familiar face sitting next to you, can you give them a big clap? Because you are a champion. You guys are champion. And I know all of you are future Imperial Masters for sure. And not only that, I had to sometimes, because this place was getting a bit cramped, I had to borrow a furniture store to hold the meeting as well. Yes. And but we still had a great moment. After Atomy Oceania was opened in Australia, not only that, I was able to receive the first code official center in Australia, and I was so privileged, and we called it Perth GHGS Center. And as you can see on the next slide, we have a great leaders, and we did it like a mini one-day seminar. And you can see all the leaders giving out company intro, product, compensation plan, sometimes testimonial. Yeah, going to the next one, you see all these happy faces. That center, sometimes we had more than 100 people. And then some people have to actually stand behind the room. And I think a lot of you know that, right? We experienced that moment. And it was truly amazing. And you go to the next slide. Again, every time we did this, it was amazing. I became Sharon Rose Master 6 months earlier than I have written down in my life scenario. And I had a privilege to speak at the grand opening of Atomy Oceania. Also, to receive amazing reward from our very own Chairman Park again, this time in Australia. You know what? Nowadays, if you want to receive a reward from Chairman Park, you have to become an Imperial Master. Unfortunately. Okay? So looking back, everything happened in 2 years, and also it was like a miracle. Last year, this is my last year. I had a plan to travel a lot this year in year 2025. And just last week, with our team in Perth, we had our first trip to Taiwan success tour. March 11. My dad went to heaven to be with Lord, and I had to come back for funeral on Saturday. So I could not be with the team till the end, but I was still determined to go to Taiwan for even 3 days because I want to be there for them, there for my team. And this year, you know what, I have written down that I will rise up as a Star Master together with our team in September 2025, everyone. I declared, although I could not show to my dad, I know I still have my mom in front of me who will walk the Atomy journey with me all the way. And I'm sure my dad in heaven will cheer me up. You know, I write down, do or die. I'm so determined. And I want to have that trip to Korea with my 4 Sharon Rose Masters, 12 Diamond Masters minimum. And imagine if you got that, how many sales masters? There will be so many. And as Chairman Park said, enough to be obsessed, enough to die for. The life scenario must hold the dearest desire from deep within everyone. I'm sorry for making you cry. Now, I got a little surprise for you. So, are you guys ready? You know what? This is time for you to dance if you like. You can dance with me. Okay? All right. You're probably wondering what it is. Everyone, you can dance? Dance with me. Okay, come on. You know, our Crown Master Jason loves dancing. Dreams are shining in the sky. Step by step we rise above with passion, strength, and endless love. Sails to diamond, we climb so strong. Sharon Rose, we sing along. Stars are shining, royal stand tall. Crown to imperial, we reach it all. Woo! Looks like everyone's awake now. Golden sunsets, victories near. Through the storm, we've conquered fear. Through Atomy, vivid dreams come true. A brighter world for me and you. Imperial Island. You can join. Join. Higher in the flame. With every rank, with every fight, we shine like diamonds in the night. Sailing forward, hearts so free. Together we make history. Through Atomy, our dreams take flight. A journey filled with endless light. Woo! Thank you. Did you enjoy that? Guess what? 3 days ago, I actually made that. I created that with a bit of help of AI. But I created those lyrics. You know why? Because if you see in that video, I actually imagined all of you here. Imagine you are in the Atomy cruise, where all of us are inside the Atomy cruise. And I actually say to AI, I want the 7 levels, Star Master, Sales Master, all the way to Imperial. And don't forget, Sales Master, Diamond Master, doesn't matter who you are. Are we in the same ship? We're in the Atomy cruise. And guess who is our captain? Who is our captain? Chairman Park. And guess who's our vice captain? Sean! Because he will lead us, Atomy Oceania, all the way until we all reach Imperial Island. And that's what I tell AI, I want that. Create that for me. And create that. I create the music, create the song. Is it okay? If you want to know the lyrics, just come and say to me. You can, subscribe and like my YouTube. Okay, everyone. Those who've been to Taiwan, I'm sure you all have this. I want all of you, because at the end, where is our destination? Imperial Master. We want in the same ship. Doesn't matter. You can't get out. You have to be there until you reach there. You just cannot get out of that ship. How can you get out? You will die if you do. So, everyone, say this together with me. Make Imperial 3 times. When I say, are you ready? Make Imperial! 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 Yes! Thank you so much, everyone.